Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the State of the Channel video, November 2024. Before I forget, the game we are watching today is called Genome Guardian. Obviously, you're going to see it here in a second. It's kind of a more active version of a tower defense game. We looked at, God, now I can't remember the name of it. We looked at a game a couple months back, and it's not in the recents. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, damn it. I'm gonna have to find it. That makes me mad. Yeah, it makes me angry. I don't like it. Welcome to the State of the Channel. I'll keep looking while I talk. Jesus Christ. This is not this is not a way to run a railroad, Steam. Steam and I are having some relationship issues. Welcome. You know, does it even matter? Do you even care now that I've put so much time and effort, quote unquote, both of those things, to try and find this? It's going to be the one time again where the game doesn't show up in my library, even though it's in my library. But if I search for it, it'll show up. Heretic's Fork. There it is. Okay, we found it. Heretic's Fork is a little different. It's more of a passive tower defense game. This is much more of an active tower defense game. Anyway, it's very good. I recommend it. Welcome to the video. Once again, I say, first things first, happy Halloween. Hope you guys had a good one. It was pretty good all around, I would say, you know, for me. I'm recording this on the 29th, so I can only assume that it was a good one, but my Halloween's, I mean, nothing really ever happens anyway, so it should be just fine. We have got some new stuff. We've wrapped up some stuff. We finished Final Fantasy IX. We finished Crypt Custodian. The Groove Machine Dome goes on, ever onward, until the night, until we die, or something. We are currently and nearly finished with Odalus, the Dark Call, whatever pronunciation you want to use. I haven't got a thumbs up or thumbs down from Ragnats one way or the other. Since he's the pronunciation expert, I'm going to have to leave that to him. Starting in about a week's time, we will have a replay, kind of, sort of, a game that didn't really need to be replayed, but kind of did. Most of the games I've replayed on this channel have been because when we lost the old channel and had to move and I had to re-download everything, things got lost, things got ruined, videos broke, you know, whatever. Some of them just looked bad because they were old. I was recording them on capture devices, mostly old hardware. Things just didn't look good. And one of those games was Katamari Damacy, which we replayed. We did reroll. But, ladies and gentlemen, do you recall the most famous Katamari of all? I imagine so. This one, though, I picked up We Love Katamari reroll, and we're going to run through that as well. We'll be doing that for most of November. And then right at the end of the month, I have another replay. Oh my God, that's right, another one. A game that I played through originally, and it was great up until the very last video, and then things went all haywire. And so I found it for PC. It was dirt cheap. So I grabbed it, and it played like garbage because it was never made to run on PC hardware. But eventually, most of the problems got ironed out somehow, some way. I will claim nothing that I did solved any of those things. I don't understand how it works, but things happened. Okay, and I guess technically that's going to happen in November, so I will tell you about it. After we finish We Love Katamari, we're going to be doing a replay of Little King's story, and I love that game to death. It's a favorite of mine, and we'll be with it for a couple months. It's a long enough game that we'll be with it for a couple months. But then it'll be December, and then it'll be 2025 before we know it. Oh my God, think of it. Think of the world we will be living in. One is pretty terrible, awfully frightening. The other one, you know, pretty okay. Pretty status quo. Which, you know, status quo is not great, but it's better than, oh my God, and everything's on fire, right? Anyway, so that's what's upcoming. Obviously, Electric Leftovers still being a thing. Streams happening every Monday still being a thing. At the time I am recording this, like I said, we have wrapped up Crypt Custodian. I don't know what the next game is going to be. Currently, the polls are open for that over at the website. If you are seeing this on November 1st, you have got a couple more days, like 2 more, to go over and vote for what the next game is going to be. So if you haven't done so already, do so already, would you? Perfect. Thank you. Just pulled up some numbers and looking at things, and wow, you guys are digging. Well, at least it's getting views anyway. Oh, Dallas. Episode 5 has 108 views, and that's only been out for like 2 days. That's an awful lot for me, especially considering I have 331 subscribers, which is up. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that. It's actually even up from this morning when I looked at it. I think when I looked at because it's Tuesday the 29th. I get online every Tuesday morning because Monday I upload the videos from the stream and I do all the thumbnails and the descriptions. Then I schedule them for Wednesday, right? So I think when I looked at it this morning, it was 329. We're at 321 or 331. Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hope if you're new here that you're having a nice time. There's stuff like this pretty often, once a month. That's why it's a monthly thing, you know. Do I got anything else up and coming? No, nothing that I really want to talk about. In terms of the channel, it's not really channel related, but it kind of is since all the stuff on the channel ends up at the website anyway. I have done some updates to the website. I have added some things. I have subtracted some things. I have added a Discord channel since last we spoke. So if you want to check that out, you can get in on some of that action. Mostly, we've had some small tweaks to the website, some big tweaks to the website, some features, not bugs, some bugs, not features, but basically bullet points. Okay, we did a small redesign. We replaced the font. Made it a little more brand appropriate, I think. You got some new music over in the music section and a whole new music section. Redesigned it basically from the ground up, put in a new player, got all my albums added, and I've been trying to go out every weekend and recording 4 or 5 of my old covers of the 300 and something that I do. Not fairly regularly, but mostly. Anyway, so every Sunday I'm going to try and add 2 or 3 to the website. So if you like the music, you can check that out. Like I said, there is a Discord. There is a link to that on the website up in the menu bar, or you can go to jasonsgroovemachine.com/Discord. That will take you there. We've got like we talked about, Final Fantasy IX's been wrapped up, so we started Odalus. We finished Crypt Custodian, so we're starting something new. We've got the Halloween stuff. I'm not sure what we did for the stream for that yet, but it looks like we're going to be playing a variety of short-ish, horror-ish, game-ishes. You know what I mean? Sure you do. I need to really look at this and adjust this because we've got some duplicate stuff on here that I need to work on. Anyway, that's all happening. We have a new web address for the podcast. If you are listening to the podcast, instead of going to the website and clicking Electric Leftovers, you can just go to electricleftovers.com and that'll take you over there. I've also added on the front page a link that, according to Steam, like I said, we've been having some problems. Steam said this should not exist. You do need a Steam account for it, but if you want to look at my Steam library where we pull the games that we may be streaming the next go around, there's a link to that over on the website as well. But you do need a Steam account to look at it. So the way the stream works, if you're new, is we do a viewer's choice. We do, if there was a game that was donated to me or sent to me, years and years ago, like when we did Jersey Devil and Medieval 2. If somebody sends me a game, I will play it. I've got 1 or 2 that I think I still need to stream for a couple of people. So viewer's choice, donated games, my choice. Viewer's choice, donated games, my choice. We just did my choice, which was Crypt Custodian, so we're doing viewer's choice. And if you want to pick a game when it comes time to do that, you can visit the Steam library, see what I have, and of course, anything emulatable counts. I'm trying really hard not to specifically go and purchase games to do this, because there's a lot of games out there, and some of them are kind of expensive. And I don't want to sink a ton of money into this if I don't have to. Plus, I've got a huge Steam library because I've been in the Humble Bundle and the Humble Monthly and the Humble Choice for years. So I've got a ton of games in there. So I'm sure there's something, if it comes down to it, that if you want to see it, I've got something in there, right? Okay. On top of that, I should also mention you get to recommend if you are a subscriber on Twitch or you have done a buy me a coffee for the month. That's what gets you into that. So I mean, it's not like you gotta give me $35 and then I'll name a Pokemon I'll use for 20 minutes after you. I think stuff like that's stupid. So I think this is a nice enough way to kind of balance giving and getting. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. So that's what I got for you. Odalus the Dark Call. We love Katamari. Yeah, We Love Katamari Rerolled. And then Little King Story all coming up in November. We had the stream for Halloween, which, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed it. New music, Discord server, all of that stuff, all over at the website. So if you want to take a peek at any of it, I would encourage you to do so. Nothing is paywalled around here, nor will it ever be, because I don't believe in that. Anyway, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time.